many locations in the European Alps where you can change country borders or cross from one country to another. It is very likely that ski lovers choose such locations for this reason. Last year I skied in Pregelato and Sestriere and skied from Italy to the French Alps. This year I chose the opposite route for this reason, La Rosiere. This time, the target was skiing from the French Alps to the Italian Alps, which is under the protection of Mont Blanc with its unique majesty. For this reason, I chose La Rosiere. No matter how much I researched before going skiing, I could not find the exact route on any channel that would alleviate my concerns. There were also very few videos and narrations about this route. In what I watched, I could not find any data that would directly show the map, routes, slopes with their names and the condition of the slopes to skiers who intend to change countries by skiing. When you look at the ski maps for La Rosiere and La Thuile, you will see the French flag on one side and the Italian flag on the other, but the slope maps do not tell you how to get there. Without further ado, I am giving you information that will be very useful to all skiers. La Rosiere 1850 main start slope. Roches Noires. This is the first exit point where skiers coming to La Rosiere set foot on the slopes. It opens at exactly 09 Sao. You get on the Roches Noires chairlift, and after a 12 to 13 minute chair ride, you arrive at the descent point of Roches Noires, which is 2,330 meters. Chairlifts of Roches Noires for 6 people. As soon as you land, you will see another chairlift point, Plan du Repos. You take the Plan du Repos on your opposite side, turn left and start skiing. The track takes a nice right turn and leads you down, and you glide along the track. When you go down a lot, La Traveste restaurant is on your left, and at 2,010 meters you come to the chairlift called the Fort. You get on this chair and with a 12-13 minute ride, you reach the top of the fort at 2,390 meters and then descend. You have arrived at Chardonnay. In the area where the Fort Peak and the Chardonnay meet, there is a small and cute cafe, a historical castle, and an après ski area. Before you get off at the top of the fort and move on to Chardonnay, watch Mont Blanc appear before you in all its glory and take a photo. In this area, you will also find a separate balcony built for taking photos. While you are admiring the majesty of Mont Blanc, the highest peak in Europe, located on the France-Italy border, you will find a map showing the names of the other peaks right there. If you are done posing for social media, you are now ready to go to Italy. It is time to slide down from Chardonnay and go to Italy. Target Belcombe 1, located at 2,190 meters. Belcombe 1 boarding point is 2,190 meters and the summit point is 2,430 meters. Belcombe 1 is not a chairlift, it is not a chair. Belcombe 1 is a teleski. You can ski from the Belcombe 1 boarding point to the summit at 2,430 meters on this teleski. You reach the top after exactly 16 poles. The road is quite long here. Well, it is not easy to change countries by skiing. After skiing down the valley between the mountains with a teleski for 16 poles, you are at that famous place, the France-Italy border. At this point, you will find the sign indicating that the place where those famous photos were taken is exactly the border of the two countries. And of course, you will take a photo. An important warning for your Belcombe 1 ski trip: try not to fall. Because if you miss the teleski anchor, your return will only be from the teleski line. There is no other slope going down. When boarding Belcombe 1, you will see a warning about delays and delay-related charges, and I recommend that you pay attention to this. You will start to slide down from Belcombe 1 summit and now follow the La Thuile signboards at the junction. When you come to the turnouts, it is enough to pay attention to the two main routes in front of the many directions. La Rosiere, La Thuile. Since our destination is Italy, we continue to slide down, following the signs for La Thuile. The point we skied to is the boarding point of the 4-class express chairlift. We're not going to get on the chair, so we keep sliding. We continue sliding downwards with 4-class on our right and another cute cafe on our left. A pleasant skiing experience begins among the forest trees. We continue sliding down, following the track through the spruces. In the area where we started betoning, a hotel welcomes us on our left. We greet that and continue gliding towards Italy. Again, the signboards for Italy La Thuile clearly show us our way. At the ski trail junctions, you can see the La Thuile sign on both the right and the left. Both routes will take you to La Thuile. The only difference is the difficulty of the ski tracks. In fact, the signs have been colored accordingly. Speaking of the difficulty levels of the slopes, there is no slope that would be difficult for a good level skier on this ski trip from France to Italy. In fact, we can say that there are no black tracks at all, except for the choice at the entrance of La Thuile. As you continue to skiing towards La Thuile, you come down a very romantic road that is probably open to traffic in the summer, but has become a slope and is closed to traffic in the winter, beautifully plowed and turned into a slope by snow machines. The slope gives you the opportunity to glide along without ever spoiling the fairy tale romance that the trees arm in arm make you feel. The end of this tree-lined road takes you back to the track, and now you are ready to say hello to La Thuile, whether on the red or black track. Hello Italy with a 1 to 2 hour ski journey, depending on your ski speed, chair, teleski waiting, and photo taking. I used this route 3 times on this trip. You can easily get there in about 45-55 minutes without stopping or speeding too much. In the center of La Thuile, you will see 2 chairlifts on the slope and a telecabin just behind you, which you can access by walking off the slope. Return to France. If you do not have an all-in ski pass, you can buy a ticket and ride in the telecabin. The unlimited ski pass given by Club Med is valid in the telecabin. You don't need to buy an extra ticket. If you wish, you can also use the Maison Blanche chairlift on the slope to go back up. The main point of departure that will take you back to France at the top is the Chaz Dura Express chairlift at 2164 meters. With this, you can climb to 2564 meters and return to France, this time following the signboards for La Rosiere. You can board the Chaz Dura Express both by telecabin and by Maison Blanche. The telecabin is much more practical and connects you to the Chaz Dura entrance within a minute after landing. If you have chosen the Maison Blanche chair, a transfer to the chairlift and a little skiing will bring you to the Chaz Dura. Chardonnay, which you skied down to when you came to get to the French side, is your target again, and this time you come here with the signboards for La Rosiere and go up. As you may recall, the summit is where the fort and the Chardonnay chairlifts meet, and where we can view the majesty of the enchanting Mont Blanc. On the way back, a few areas fall into the red track category compared to the outbound route, but you can still reach to France without any difficulty. On your France-Italy ski trip, I recommend that. Do not prefer foggy days. Do not choose a windy day. Before getting on the chairlift, check the sign indicating whether the Italian side is open or closed. Check the chairlift hours of operation. Do not go without baton. Don't fall at Bellacombe. On the way back, use the telecabin. Do not pass over the majesty of Mont Blanc when leaving or returning. Definitely immortalize the moment on the Italian-French border. If possible, choose morning and afternoon hours. Do not delay in returning. Eat a delicious pizza in Italy. If you are not that hungry, definitely do not deny to treat yourself a coffee and a croissant. If you have a tax-free transaction, visit the Global Blue office in La Thuile. After returning to France, La Rosiere, be sure to use the Moulin chairlift at 1935 meters and go up to Mont Valaisan at 2450 meters. From there, go up to the top of Mont Valaisan at 2800 meters and ski down from there. Enjoy!